In this video, we are going to be talking about the three types of human bodies. We know there are three types of human bodies. And sometimes the simplest of answers to our problems lie right in front of us, and we never ever seem to realize it. And one of the main reasons for this is because, more often than not, we do not want to accept the real answers. In this video clip, I'm going to talk about the three types of human bodies, and when I'm done with what I have to say, I wish that you will take a good hard look at yourself and try to see if you can answer some of your own fitness related questions. Now we know that there are basically three types of human bodies: the ectomorphic body, the mesomorphic body, and the endomorphic body. The ectomorphic body has a very naturally skinny and slender shape. They can eat as much as they like, and they will still stay that way, skinny and slender. By the way, most of the yoga teachers in the West today are ectomorphs. Even if ectomorphs have never ever done a yoga pose before in all their lives, and they walk into a yoga studio, everybody will look at them like they have been exercising 3 hours a day for the past 10 years. They also have a very good back bending posture. The mesomorph, on the other hand, has a muscular type of body. And even if they do not spend much time in the gym, they have a tendency to look a little ripped. They are the kind of people who seem to have the best of both worlds. This is their body type. And if you ever walk into a gym and see one of these mesomorphic ladies doing the treadmill in a sports bra, showing all those powerful abs and shoulders and what have you, do not get discouraged. It is probably just your body type and nothing more than that. Which takes us to the third one. The third is the endomorphic body. Now, the endomorphic body is a body that is naturally fat. I know that most Americans are sensitive to the use of the word fat. But let us face the facts here. If you are fat, it does not necessarily mean that you are eating too much. It just means that your body metabolism is slow and you tend to retain the food you eat in those special regions in your body. And remember that your body is like a vehicle that you drive, and different vehicles are made for different purposes. The ectomorph is like a stretch limousine, and it is definitely the perfect thing on wheels to take to the prom or a ride in on your wedding night. But my main question here is, would you like to drive to work in a stretch limousine, especially in a city like Chicago or Manhattan? And how about trying to haul your camper with you on the weekends? My guess is you would prefer to do that with a truck. Now, would you not? You see, when I lived in New York, I drove a Ford Escort 2000. It's a very small, convenient and easy car to drive. You can meander to traffic very easily with it. So can you imagine what would happen to my pretty little green Ford Escort if I tried to turn it into a stretch limousine by extending the chassis of that body? Which brings me to the main reason for bringing up this analogy. Listen well, because this is important, and I am going to repeat it once more for you. The fitness industry in the West, especially in the United States, is based on making endomorphs like me believe that they can start looking like ectomorphs. Okay, I'll repeat it. The fitness industry in the West especially in the United States, is based on making endomorphs like me believe that we can start looking like ectomorphs. There, I've said it. And if you're an endomorph, then you will be doing this all your life. And it is a good source of income to a business if it can give you a set of ideals that you will never ever be able to accomplish. You know why? Because you are now a lifetime customer for it. So, understand your body type, understand your limitations, and accept the fact that if you are an endomorph, you will never ever look like Jane Fonda. Never. Ever. But the good side to this is that you are a powerhouse. The good side to this is that you can haul like no stretch limousine can. And you really don't need a lot of maintenance. And I bet you that most of your ectomorphic yoga teachers, fitness teachers, and what have you, cannot hold a yoga pose as long as you can. They can just stretch a little more for a shorter duration of time. And again, remember that as long as you believe that you can look like an ectomorph when you are not, you are good business to a lot of fitness centers all over town. Something to ponder about, eh? Well, we all need exercise. That is a fact. But it does not pay to go overboard with it. And it may be good to note that in many ethnic cultures, if you are fat, you are looked up at with envy. Because in the third world, for example, food is not so easy to come by anyway. Enjoy. Namaste. That tastes good.